Hello for the fourth week in Lent. Title, Signs and Miracles. The readings are taken from 1 Samuel 16, 1-13, and John's Gospel, chapter 9, 1-41, long Gospel. Signs and Miracles. You know, most of the miracles of Jesus Christ presuppose people that have faith. The woman touches his garment and said, if I just touch his hem of his garment, I can be healed. She was. The leper says, Jesus, if you wish, you can heal me. And so he did. The centurion said, just say the word, and my servant, her daughter, Jairus, shall be healed. And they were. In fact, Matthew, Mark, Luke, all three of those evangelists, almost all the people who had miracles worked for them, had faith. John, different. John doesn't even use the word miracle. He uses the word sign. And he doesn't always presuppose that the person have faith. And that brings us to the gospel, this long gospel, the blind man. He had no faith. And John, using sign, a sign leads to something else, something new, something beyond. And so in John's miracle, especially here, he leads beyond, and he leads the blind man with no faith to have faith. St. Paul sort of does a little bit like that with light and darkness and sight and so forth. When he's writing to the Ephesians, he says, you Ephesians, you once were in darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. You've been led into a whole new light and insight into the Lord. I guess it's the same reason why the church chooses that reading from Samuel in choosing a new king. And they go through the whole list of sons, and Yahweh says, no, not that one. Isn't there another one? Oh yeah, there's the one, the last. He's out in the field, or tending the sheep. And they bring him in, and he says, anoint him. He's the king. David, the greatest. Beyond the apparent or the appearances. The words in that first reading are, do not judge from his appearance or from his lofty structure, because I've rejected him. Not as man sees does God see, because man sees the appearance, but the Lord looks to the heart. And the Lord chooses David. Back to the blind man. The man without faith. Sort of like Yahweh looking to the heart. And he looks through the blindness and gives sight. Like Jesus looks to the heart of this man and gives sight, and a new sight, a whole new sight, with the eyes of faith. That whole reading is sort of helter-skelter, almost like who's on the first? Who's responsible for what? The blind man refers to Jesus first as the man. And then the second time he refers to the man, a prophet. And then a third time, or a second encounter with Jesus, he worships Jesus. He believes. He has received faith in this sign, not miracle as such with John, but this sign. And the words are pretty apparent. When Jesus heard that they had thrown the blind man out, he found him and said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" The blind man answered and said, "Who is he, sir, that I may believe in him?" And Jesus said, "You have seen him, and the one speaking with you is he." The blind man said, "I do believe, Lord. I do have faith, Lord." And he worshiped him. This sign led to something greater than just sight or light, but to belief and faith. Do you believe in the miracles and the signs of Jesus because you have faith? Or do you believe in the miracles and the signs of Jesus so that you may grow deeper in your faith? Pretty good question. Have a good day.